Welcome to my garage. I'm here with two solar generators or power stations that are priced almost the same. I have OUPES's brand new Exodus 1500 that lists price for $799, but is currently on sale for $449. And even if that sale goes off, it'll probably be on sale somewhere near that amount in the future. And then I have the OUPES Mega 1, which lists price for $689, but is often on sale for the $440 to $450 price. Which of these two should you choose? They're almost exactly the same price. Why would you pick the 1500 over the Mega 1 or the Mega 1 over the 1500? Let's take a look. The OUPES Exodus 1500 has a 1500 watt inverter with 1700 watt boost mode, and it has 1488 watt hours of battery life. So a watt hour describes how much power can be used over time. So if you took a 1500 watt load and put it on the Exodus 1500, it would last about an hour. If you took a 750 watt load and put it on the Exodus 1500, it could last about 2 hours. The 1500 can charge up to 800 watts off the grid and can take up to 480 watts of solar, which can be between 12 and 30 volts and up to 25 amps. It has 3 AC plugs, 2 USB-A's and 2 USB-C's with outputs that can do up to 140 watts. It also has the 12 volt car charger port and 2 5521 ports. It weighs about 30 pounds. The Mega 1 has a 2000 watt inverter and 1024 watts of battery. It can take up to 1400 watts of power off the grid and can take up to 800 watts of solar from 12 to 80 volts at 14 amps. The Mega 1 weighs in at about 28 pounds. It has 4 AC plugs, 2 100 watt USB-C plugs, and 4 USB-A plugs, as well as the 12 volt car charger and 2 5521 ports. So which one should you get? Well, that depends on what you want to use them for. Though they are priced very similarly, the Exodus line and the Mega line are geared for two very different solutions and to meet very different needs. The Exodus line, as its name suggests, is designed to be taken out and used on the go. While it would work very well as emergency backup power for your home, it's really suited for the campsite or the camper or out at the park. At 2000 watts, the inverter on the Mega 1 is more capable than the 1500, but it has a smaller battery. The Mega 1 is the entry-level unit into OUPES's large backup power stations. While at 28 pounds, you could definitely take it with you on the go, it's designed to be part of a large backup system. One of the key differences in the Mega line and the Exodus line is this port right here. The Mega line can add extra batteries, specifically the B2 battery. One B2 battery can take your 1 kilowatt power station to a 3 kilowatt power station. 2 B2s and you have over 5 kilowatts of power. The Exodus line is not expandable, at least not with a battery system like the B2. The larger inverter and expandable battery make it ideal for backing up your home. The Mega 2, 3, and 5 offer increasingly larger inverters with expandable battery systems. The 1500 has a slightly smaller inverter, but a larger battery. And on the campsite in your camper, this should work well. You likely won't be drawing as much power at one time as you would in your home, but you may need to go longer between charging. And once you have a couple of 240 watt portable panels out, that's probably all you're ever going to use at a campsite or in the park. So a solar input of 480 watts makes sense. You won't be charging 5 kilowatts of batteries off a large solar array. You're going to be throwing out a couple of portable panels to charge up the 1488 watt hour battery. The Mega line needs 800 watts of solar because you might be charging even more batteries. And since you will likely be at home, you can have a larger solar array feeding it. The B2 batteries themselves can take solar input as well. You're going to be drawing more power with a larger inverter, and the large solar input can help replenish it. So the Exodus line starts smaller with a 256 watt hour 600 and goes up to the 1500. The Mega line starts with the Mega 1 and goes up to the Mega 5. If you want a power station you can take out on the road, go to the campsite, take to the park, and maybe sometimes have a decent amount of backup power in an emergency, the Exodus 1500 is for you. If you want to begin building an at-home emergency backup system or going off-grid completely and you want to start somewhere and maybe sometimes take a power station out to the campsite, then the Mega 1 is a great place to start.